This episode of The Central is presented by the Cochran firm of Jackson, the Kings of Trucking. Visit thekingoftrucking.com for more information. Hey Jags, I'm Amari Walker.
And I'm Sneha Vieru, and this is
J&N's The Central. Congratulations to the speech and debate team for taking first place in overall team sweeps and 7 individual first place wins at the Oak Grove Warrior Invitational Tournament. Their season is only getting started. They have 4 upcoming tournaments this semester, so be sure to wish your friends in speech and debate good luck.
Mississippi College in Clinton announced a full tuition scholarship available for any undergraduate student in the state of Mississippi. The Leland Speed Scholarship, named in honor of MC's longest-serving board member, is the only scholarship in the state that grants full tuition for all qualified students. If this is something you're interested in, check out the requirements and apply today at go.mc.edu/apply.
Hey there, Jags. I'm Annalise Kirk, back with another sports update. Play started on Monday last week as your volleyball Jags went out to Germantown trying to make it state championship. However, they lost 1-3, effectively ending their campaign. It has been another successful season for them, and we congratulate them on their accomplishments. Last Tuesday, your soccer Jags began warming up for the season as they host the Blue versus Orange scrimmage game in the Jungle. And on Friday, both your football team and swim team competed in big matches. Your swim team traveled out to Tupelo and added more greatness to their resume in state championship meet. Your Lady Aqua Jags grabbed their 9th championship in a row, while the guys got their 3rd in a row. As for your football team, they beat the Germantown Mavericks in a 35-6 effort, ending the 2-game skid they'd been on. In the last matches of the week, your soccer team faced both Ridgeland and Richland in a doubleheader. This homecoming week will be a quick one for Jaguar athletics, with no games taking place until Thursday. On Thursday, your bowling team is kicking off their season, bowling at the Gulf Coast Invitational. Your cross-country team will also be racing at the Super Regionals races, and your soccer team closes out a busy Thursday by facing off against Brandon in the Jungle. On Friday, your football team will play Murrah for the homecoming game, which promises to be a thriller. Lastly, your boys and girls basketball teams begin their campaign in the Jungle versus the Starkville Yellow Jackets. That's all for this time. Make sure you check in with us next week for all your future updates and scores. And now, here's Kate with your weather for the week.
Thanks, Annalise. Hey Jags, this is Kate Jasper with your weekly weather. Starting the week on Monday, we see partly cloudy skies with a high of 82 and a low of 57. Tuesday, we will move into cloudy skies and dip into the 70s for the rest of the week with a high of 78 and a low of 56. The sun will peek out behind the clouds on Wednesday with a high of 74 and a low of 49. The rest of the week will warm significantly. Thursday, we see a high of 77 and a low of 53, and on Friday, we'll have a high of 78 and a low of 50 with a 51% chance of rain for the game. That's all for this time, Jags. Back to you, Amari.
Thanks, Kate. The farmers market gives farmers a place to sell their goods and customers a place to buy an abundance of fresh produce. J&N's Abby Jo Flowers reports on how farmers markets are essential to consumers and vendors alike.
The Mississippi Farmers Market attracts vendors and consumers from all over the state. It provides farmers and local businesses with a platform to sell their goods and provides customers with baked goods, handmade crafts, and fresh produce. Managers at farmers markets have many responsibilities to make sure the markets run smoothly. They also have interesting insight on how the markets impact the community.
Farmers markets are essential in many communities because here in Mississippi we have different things like food deserts that there's not in every city. There's not a place that you can go buy your groceries. There's not a place that, especially in the upper Delta regions, there's not a grocery store that you can just run to. And here at the Department of Agriculture, we strive to make sure that farmers markets are an essential part of any community, that there's local growers that can get their produce out to individuals that might otherwise have to drive an hour and a half just to get to their produce.
Vendors at the farmers market come from all over Mississippi to sell their wares. The farmers market provides them with the opportunity to reach a larger clientele.
The farmers markets help expand my customer base and allow me more areas to sell my produce, and it just generates additional sales. Farmers market throughout the year is my biggest source of income. So we sell most everything that we grow here. And it's really important to us.
Many people spend their Saturdays shopping at the Mississippi Farmers Market. Farmers markets provide customers with a different experience of shopping compared to regular stores.
So farmers markets really allow you to engage better with small individual farmers from Mississippi, and they also allow you to know better where you're getting your produce from while supporting small corporations instead of bigger like international or national farms. I think they really reminded me that it's important, if possible, to know where you're getting your produce from, and also that it really helps to give back to your local communities to help foster Mississippi's economy, especially in the agricultural sector.
If you want to support local vendors in your community, you can visit the Mississippi Farmers Market any Saturday in the fall from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. This has been Abby Jo Flowers with JNN.
Thanks, Abby Jo. Madison Central's All Superior Marching Band puts in long hours of practice to produce their show and perform during Friday Night Lights. JNN's Bailey Powell reports on the culture of the band and the various roles needed to produce a superior show.
The Madison Central Band is an integral part of Friday Night Lights at Madison Central, and this year they're performing their newest show, The Great American West. To perform on the field at halftime and in the stands throughout the game, the band has to work tirelessly with practices every day of the week and after-school practices as well.
I think the band serves an important spot in the game day atmosphere, that's happening at the game or pep rallies when we have those. It also helps to spark school spirit. It helps set an atmosphere during the games. I know the team likes to hear us playing, when they're on defense. I think we serve an important part during those games. The show title is The Great American West. It features the music from the Magnificent Seven, Silverado, also the movie The River Runs Through It, and The Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
The band has a revolving door of new members. The newest members, the freshmen, are constantly working to improve the show's quality.
They help teach me and most of the other freshmen what it's like to be a high schooler and what it's like to be in the band and what we do. And they also carry on the traditions, I guess. Fun little things.
Even though the freshmen put in a lot of work, they can't do everything without any help. The band also offers a wide variety of leadership positions, including the drum majors and section leaders.
Really just a set example, be sort of like a pillar of the band, be, reliable, but also, nice, something people strive to be sort of thing. So really just a role model, I guess.
Being drum major as well as SPL, my West Cat troop, have both definitely helped my leadership skills grow. Other than just keeping time, the drum major is responsible for the band's mood and how the band is perceived by the public. We're in charge of the band's morale, so depending on how I act in front of the band is also going to correlate into their energy. So if I'm excited, they're going to be excited, and also depending on how serious I am towards our audience, it displays how good we are trying to be as a band.
The next time you're on a Madison Central football game, consider staying in your seats during halftime and enjoying the show your band has worked so hard to produce. This has been Bailey Powell with JNN.
Thanks, Bailey. Fat Cat Art Cafe gives people a place to de-stress and have fun with friends, or even wind down by yourself. JNN's Rachel Carpenter reports on the benefits of expressing your creativity with pottery and cats.
Madison Central has a variety of students who specialize in art. With classes like visual arts, ceramics, painting, and more, these students are given an opportunity to advance their abilities in places in Madison County. In Flowood, Fat Cat Art Cafe is a place for these students to get creative with pottery, painting, and best of all, cats to escape the stresses of schoolwork.
Well, Fat Cat Art Cafe is a place people can come to do art. Pretty straightforward, right? Art's on the menu. They can paint ready-made pottery, you can see all around us, paint canvases, or throw pottery on our pottery wheels, or they can take clay at the table and sculpt it to any shape they want.
I did enjoy my time at Fat Cat. We got to paint cool things, and they had cats there, and I got to go with my friends, and it was a good time.
Many Madison Central students enjoy going to places like these for dates or just a fun time. It's important for students to de-stress, especially during this busy time of the year, to avoid burning out.
It is a place where people can slow down and spend quality time with each other. We see adorable date nights and family time.
We do have so much responsibility put on us, and we're so worried about grades and our futures that we kind of lose sight of other things that are important to us. So it's important to have other things that help us not be so stressed. There's really a ton of ways students can de-stress, just by getting out of the house, going with friends, or doing stuff by yourself. Doing stuff by yourself can be great for your mental health.
If school is weighing you down and you're looking for a fun way to let go of your stress, Madison County has many places, like Fat Cat. For more information, please visit fatcatartcafe.com. This has been Rachel Carpenter with JNN.
Thanks, Rachel. Senior Spotlights highlight talented senior athletes at Madison Central. JNN's Kyra Davis reports on Allie Hazlewood's determination on the court and in the classroom.
Allie Hazlewood is a star on the court and in the classroom. As a member of the 30-plus club and a former Madison Central Volleyball Player of the Year, Allie can really do it all.
And vice versa.
Yes, so skills that I've learned on the court that I've used in the classroom have included stuff like working hard, obviously, having to go to workouts and then to practice and then go home and then have to balance my schoolwork too. All of it combined is stuff that I've learned on the whole. And then stuff I've learned in the classroom has included learning how to work with people, being part of a team and learning how to lead that team. And I've been able to apply this in the classroom whenever we do group projects or working with the teacher and just conversing with adults in general, because I do a lot of working with other teammates and my coaches. So I feel like I've learned a lot about communication and working with other people on the whole.
As a starter on the volleyball team and a straight A student, Allie was exceptional in class. I feel like a successful athlete, or to be a successful athlete, you have to be able to balance both things well. When we finished class, when we finished our notes early, she would always make sure she started on her homework and effective time management.
Allie is a National Merit semifinalist and is ranked number 11th for her senior class.
I'm really looking forward to traveling a lot with my teammates. I've met a lot of them already and I love them all. So honestly, that was the biggest part about me and picking a college, was making sure I love the team and the coaches and making sure it's just a good environment for me to fit in. So I'm looking forward to spending time with them. And then we're switching from the Pac-12 to the Big Ten in the middle of me being in college. So I'll travel all over the country being in those two conferences. So that should be a lot of fun. And then just playing at the next level, obviously, getting to do higher level training and playing against the best athletes in the country.
Something she's taught me at the sport is just where hard work can get you. She's definitely one of the most hardworking people I've ever met, and she's in the gym day in and day out, and it really just shows, because she's accomplished her dreams, and it shows that if I can work that hard, maybe I can too.
Allie is ranked in the top 100 players of volleyball in the class of 2023 and has planned to graduate early to play volleyball at Southern California in the springtime.
The process from shifting to high school to college has definitely been different. It's kind of scary because it's a whole new world, and I am going across the country, so I'm going to be far away from the things I've known, but it's been great so far. My family's really supportive, and the school's been really supportive in getting me out and making sure I graduate on time and stuff. And my volleyball has been great. I've met people at USC that have been amazing, and I think it's a new start and it's scary sometimes, but it should be exciting, and I'm looking forward to it.
Allie will be playing volleyball at Madison Central up until December. If you want to come see this premier athlete in action, consider coming to volleyball games Tuesdays and Thursdays after school at around 6 p.m. This has been Kyra Davis with JNN.
Well, that's all for this time, Jags.
Be sure to check out our Instagram at Jaguar News Network and our Twitter at Jaguar News Net for more updates throughout the week.
Until next time, I'm Sneha Viru.
And I'm Amari Walker, and this has been JNN's The Central.